All right, guys, so this morning I got a little notification on the Tesla app that said there is a software update, and all you have to do on the app itself, you just go and hit update now, and it says it takes about 25 minutes. I was pretty excited about this one because I did see a bunch of people online getting it, and I saw that there was some new UI features, and that's, if you guys know, that's what I really like. So there's some new UI features in the app, as well as some other chimes and things like that. So in this video, let's go through the release notes, as well as I'll tell you and show you what's been updated in this release. This one is 2023.12.1.1. All right, so the software has been updated, and in order for you to check it, all you do is click on your menu. The very bottom here, it'll say software. You can see release notes right over here. And now you can see all of the new things that have been updated on this release. All right, so let's go through these one by one. First one is text size. And the one thing with text size is that if you want to get to it, you go to the menu, you go to display, and you have to scroll up here, and it says standard as well as large, and there is a little new tag on there. The thing is here is if you want to change this to large, you're gonna have to reset the app. So as you can see here, I hit large and it says changing text size will require a system restart. So you're just restarting the actual device itself. So we'll go ahead and do that. Hit OK. You're going to see the Tesla logo on here, and it is just going to restart the software on the display. Now, once you do that, you will see that the fonts have gotten a little bit larger all the way around. Even in the menu system, the fonts have gotten larger here, as well as on this side. I personally don't really like it. I don't know if it's just the font or just the way it's laid out. I like the smaller font. It just might be the designer in me, but if you like it so it's a lot larger, it kind of reminds you of like your phone if you want that larger text on your phone. Really good for accessibility, of course. But for me, I'm gonna go back to the regular size, and I will put these side by side so you can see the difference in size as far as the font sizes here as well as here. I'll put those side by side on screen. Next one we have is control search. So if you click on that one, and what they did here is that when you go to the menu, they now have a new search icon right here at the very top. If you click on search, now you can pretty much type in anything you want and you can search for it. So if you're having trouble finding out something about the wipers, just type in wiper, and you now have your wiper controls here. Everything that deals with wipers will be in this area. And what's great is it doesn't just bring it up and tell you that it's there. It actually gives you the ability to control it. So if I want to turn my wipers on, put it to auto, if I have some issues with my brakes, so if I say brake, now I can see everything that deals with brakes. So do I want to change my regenerative braking? Do I want to change my stopping mode? Turn off-road assist on or off, slip start. So anything that deals with brakes, it will be in this menu system here. So if you want to search anything, click on that search on the very top and then type in what you're looking for. Next one, we have this point of interest. So with point of interest, it brings up your maps. And then when you click on the icon right here, it now gives you some information. It gives you information on the directions, the address, as well as you can call them directly. You can also pull up their website, what time they're open, and you can favorite them if you want to. The one thing I did notice is that they have 907 reviews. It does not work. So I thought it would work because you see that little blue text, you think it's a link. You think that it'll bring up some reviews on there, but it does not. Even if you're looking for something like a supercharger, so if I were to go here, click on supercharger, now it gives you all that information about that supercharger, tells you what's by there, if there's food, coffee, shopping. You're able to now look at even some photos here that people have uploaded. Next we have phone call controls, and what that does is it gives you the ability to either mute your call or hang up your call by using the scroll wheel and switch on your steering wheel, the left one. So if you make a call, and when I can actually make a call right now, let me just show you real quick, that if I make a phone call, and you'll hear it ring, as you can see, you can hear it ring right there. I can adjust the volume, of course. Now, if I press left on my scroll, it'll mute it. As you can see right there, muted it. And then if I unmute it, you can just press again. Now, if I want to hang up the call, just press it to the right, and there you go. My call is now hung up. Next one we have is scroll wheel customization. So on the steering wheel, with that left scroll wheel, once again, you are now able to do a bunch of different options on here. So if you press and hold it down, press and hold, you'll now see a menu that comes up. So right now we have acceleration, and what I can do is actually press and hold, and I can switch that from acceleration. I can change it to a bunch of different things now. So if I want to change the temperature in my car, I can actually do it here just by pressing it to the right. I can scroll up and down. And I can change that temperature now just using the scroll wheel and the button. If I go back to my menu, I can change the fan speed. I can change it from 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to all the way up. As you can hear the fan turning on. I can go back, change the brightness of my screen. Right now it's 100%. I can bring it down to 50, all the way down to 0, of course. Bring it back up, and you can see the screen dimming right there. Next is save dash cam. So of course, if you want to save it, now it's saving your footage, that last 10 minutes of your footage, it will save it. Next is acceleration mode, and I really like this one because it gives you an easy way to go from chill to sport mode just by that toggle right there. And I like that because before you'd have to go into 2 different menus to change that. So I'll change it to chill. Go down again, steering wheel heat. So if you want to heat up your steering wheel, you're able to do that. Right now it's set to off. Camera. So I got my rear, got my 2 side cameras right there. Press and hold that. Let's go back out, close that. Defrost, you can change your defrost, turn it on or off. Let's turn it to off right now. Dome light. Right now it's set to auto. I can turn it on. You can see the lights turn on. You might be able to see a little more lights turn on. Turn it off. Let's go back to auto. Open the glove box, which is right over there. I am requesting a pin for this one. So with that said, let's put my pin in. And there you go. My glove box is now open. Close that up. All right, next one we have is gear chime. Before, when you would put your car from park into reverse or drive, you didn't hear any chimes, and now you are able to. They did add that in there. So when I hit my brakes, okay, I have the standard brake chime that you hear right there. But now if I go into something like reverse, you'll hear this. It's a little soft noise. Next on the list is getting to know your Tesla. What they did here is they added another app. So if you click on the 3 dots down at the very bottom in the menu, there's now an icon that says manual. And what it does, it gives you a bunch of different tutorials and tips if you wanted to just learn more about your car. So if you wanted to know more about adjusting the steering wheel, you click on that. It opens up. And then if you want to actually adjust it, which is cool, is you click it, and now it brings up the options for you and shows you what you need to do in order for you to adjust your steering wheel. Last up that we have is voice recognition language. If you click on that, it does have British English is now available as a voice recognition language. To update your voice recognition language, go to controls, display voice recognition. So click on controls, click on display, scroll up, and right here, voice recognition language, click on that one. And now you have a bunch of different options here for voice recognition. And they did add this one here, the British English one. And there it is, guys. That was the update, 2023.12.1.1. A lot of new things that they added in here, and I like them because a lot of them are UI changes. They're things that you know that they're listening to their customers, and they're making these updates just by an over-the-air software update. This is something I talked about in my previous video, and this is the reason why Tesla is so ahead of the game. This is a software-first platform. The car's kind of built around it. Everything that is updatable, they can just do it via software updates, where a lot of the car companies can't do it. And if they did do something small, a lot of times you have to bring the car back in. If you guys got value from this video, a big like would be much appreciated. If you guys want to see more of this content, make sure you guys click this video right over here. Or if you guys want to see some reasons why I picked up my Model Y, click on this video right over there.